You can really feel the performance of the Nvidia Shield tablet. In every benchmark it is setting records, and you can really feel it within the games themselves when you're playing them. They feel so fast and fluid with no stalling or stuttering or hiccups whatsoever. It really is a remarkable achievement. At times it actually feels like you're playing on a fully fledged console, running at 60 frames a second locked. It's absolutely remarkable, and in some cases with texture quality that is higher resolution than even the PlayStation 3 can put out. We found only one bottleneck with the Nvidia Shield tablet's performance, and that comes down to the storage controller. Unfortunately, if that storage controller is being written to or read from, the system performance does tend to feel like it's taking a bit of a dip. Now in part this might be a lollipop issue, but I have a suspicion that a slightly lower powered controller has been used here. It doesn't have as much performance necessarily as some other devices. With that said, this is a fairly minor issue. It only raises its head when you happen to be downloading files. So for instance, if I was downloading an app which was say 1 gig from the Play Store, and at the same time I was trying to play a fairly intensive game or load a fairly intensive game or a video, what you'll find is the system will just stall out for a little while effectively all of that information is downloaded to the internal memory, or the information has been loaded from the internal memory. For all intents and purposes, only one thing can happen with the storage at any one time. 2 or more things attempt to hit the storage, then you do get this bottleneck. At no point have I really felt to myself that it was anything more than standard stuff for Android. We see this time and time again with devices, and it's actually no worse here than we've encountered on things like the Galaxy S4, S5, or even the HTC One M8. Wi-Fi performance is exemplary here, as it would need to be if it's going to be streaming games across your local network. The dual band, or 5G support as it's sometimes known, works very, very well here, even with the lollipop bug which limits the number of channels available. We found there to be no performance problems with the Wi-Fi whatsoever, which is something we couldn't really say with the Nexus 5 when it was released, which did feel like it had very spotty Wi-Fi unfortunately. The Nvidia Shield tablet hardware and software works together very well, and it doesn't create any unnatural bottlenecks that should be concerned about. Thanks for watching. Don't forget you can pledge $1 a month on Patreon to help support the Androidizen, keeping us 100% independent, an honest opinion direct from the UK. If you pledge $1 a month, you'll be entered into our prize pool to win cool items from our review bag. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. We love to chat.